Good morning to all. All right, let us officially start the opening of this session, of our training session. So before we start, let all of us stand on ourselves and move aside. Amen? Amen. Yeah, let us sit down, please. All right, I offer the environmental audit training for South Liberia, starting from the 4th to the 8th of September 2023. Officially, we are commencing this all-important training, so we want to ask the manager of the performance audit unit, Mr. Abraham, to give a brief welcome remarks.
Thank you. All right. On behalf of the PA unit, I want to say first to Richie, welcome to Liberia. This is not your first time in Liberia. And though the first time you came, you enjoy some of the beautiful things that we have in the country. So again, you're going to enjoy them. You've been around for just half day. And 1 week, you'll enjoy a lot of what will happen. So also we want to welcome our colleagues to this special training. It was discussed some months back when Richard came, and we are happy that today we have the training ongoing. We have 2 staff that are from different audit streams, but they are part of the unit, partly because of the SDG audit that is ongoing, Charlotte and Michael. So we want to also welcome you to this training. And we'll roll out the plan, then you will know the days that you will be here for the training. But we want to give a big welcome to our DAG, who working very hard up there to make sure that everything in the department go on very right. So DAG, we are honored. We are happy to be part of the training. Communication, hello, welcome. Training, thank you for the coordination. So everyone is welcome. 5 days from today. Let's keep the attention and the focus to make sure that we get something at the end of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. At the end, I want to take this time more respectfully to welcome our sister Bill. He is a Deputy Auditor General for Special Audit at the General Auditing Commission to give us special remarks on those who are welcome.
Thank you. Can I remain seated so I address you? Is it okay with you? I'm sure. So, good morning, everyone. Richard, we want to say welcome, and to our colleagues here from the PA unit, and I also see Charlotte and other colleagues. Welcome. We also want to take this time to say thank you to the training unit and also the IT and communications department for being part. When NOPA informed me about this training a couple of weeks ago, I felt it was very important that we put together our resources so that we all ensure that the site moves in the right direction. And so we are here today. I didn't really expect it to be that coordinated, but it tells you the level of dedication people have to the work here at GSC. I was informed by NOPA that I should do the introductory remarks, so here I am. But before I leave this place, I want to leave 2 quotes from a very, 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 very influential leader. He's from the UAE, and he's called Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He made a couple of statements, and this book, My Vision, was given to me by a friend. He transformed Dubai. And so he said a couple of things about why we are here, and I want us to just take it away from here. Most times when we come to training, people think it's just, a passive thing. We don't get involved into it. Sometimes people say, well, where will I ever use this thing? Why am I really taking this? But life is a journey. In this journey, there are different compartments in our bags. We are picking a bag for a long trip. And in this trip, You can't just say, oh, I will just need water. Not just water, you might need food. Not just food, you might need clothing. Sometimes you need the terrain environment to understand where you're going. So every little thing in life, you should take it seriously because you don't know where you'll be needed. And so I encourage you, as you sit here today, somebody has flown over an Atlantic Ocean just to be here. He has taken enormous risks just to be here. And you think that what he's bringing to you won't take you a long way. I think if we're starting with that, we need to rethink about it. Me, I don't like traveling because imagine you're in the air, then you're over there. So it must be something very, very important. And not just the money, but it must be very important for me to come over. So Richard want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And the materials, don't forget to that these things, they are just getting to you because they are going to broaden your horizon of thinking. Yes. But take your own time when you get home, read over this thing. You know, now we in the age of technology and the internet is with us. Any word you don't understand in that sentence, that phone you have, that you can go to Facebook, you can go to Twitter, you can go to Snapchat, and all the other apps that I may not know. That same phone can be very, very instrumental into building your own capacity. So don't think what Richard is doing here for this day, your knowledge in here, as it comes to environmental audit or the SDGs. It just broadens the horizon, or it opens the door to you, and you must prolong your knowledge into it. So let me just look at what he said regarding why we are here. His first statement, he says, spending on training and qualification is a major investment into the future. Let me take it again, maybe I was very fast. So he says, spending on training and qualification is a major investment in the future. Today, everybody wants to go to Dubai, maybe because of the building, maybe because of the environment. But this man who was able to transform a nation is telling us that, look, this thing didn't start from here. It started from training and qualification. So then it tells us that our minds will be crucial for this journey we are about to go into. He said something profound on the second side, which I captured from his book, My Vision. He said, when we are forecasting our future, we are speaking about people with adequate educational qualification, competencies, potential, and independent way of thinking. Finally, he said, when we are forecasting our future, we are speaking about people with adequate educational qualification, competencies, potential, and independent way of thinking. Before, when we were talking about the environment, when we were doing our professional qualification, we felt that we'll never come across this thing anyway. We're just writing to pass our exams. Now, governments and stakeholders have converged. They set targets in terms of the SDGs. And now they are saying to us that we are the ones who are going to be empowered to review these things for the impact on society. It tells you that you are a major player into this entire sphere of environmental audit and also SDG. Before, we were not very concerned about the way we treated our environment. Now somebody in science is telling us, look, this environment you think can finish because we're here 2000 or many years ago. Our habits, our behavior, they are impacting the environment. Now people are, governments and other institutions, they are pushing a lot of resources into this thing. And now they are telling you, look, you at GSC, see what the impact is like. And now you can't just go and audit the normal way and the traditional way of auditing. There are new procedures you're going to be exposed to. There are new things you need to unlearn because you felt that was the best way to do things, and now you are picking up an entirely new culture and probably will have to shift the way you thought previously. So these things are very, very important. Don't think for the fact that I'm not going to be here, I'm not going to ask for the slide. Myself here, I will have to ask for the slides too, so that Saturdays I can find a little place, like I normally come here every Saturday, so I can go through it to understand too. Tomorrow somebody will say, well, Deputy Auditor General, and say you're doing performance audit. They could ask me maybe when I'm leaving from here, what have you been able to do? My name one or two from the slides, and probably the books that we'll be reading, and probably the reports we'll be reading will help us in the process. All I'm saying in short is take your training seriously, especially as professionals. You can't hide behind GAC every time, because even people grow. Tomorrow Lopa will not be here. Tomorrow Richard won't be here. You'll be asked to lead team. Craig might say, oh, because I qualify now, and so I will be leaving. You will be the one who you took out there. You will be the one coming in. Before our bosses would tell us, one day you will come in the seat. We didn't really believe it, but it's true. You have the opportunity to show yourself. And when you show yourself, just know that you have been trained and trained adequately for this task ahead. Not wasting much of your time, I want to say thank you again to those who organized this. I want to say thanks to the AG. The AG is not here, he has taken his vacation. We ask that it goes well with him wherever he is. I want to also say to DG Council, thanks very much for the opportunity of giving us this kind of learning environment. This is the safest place to learn. You can make all of your mistakes and you'll be put to shame. But tomorrow, when you get outside, when a client thinks you are an expert matter on a subject and you are goofing there, then it means you have not been empowered. I know we all desire to look good today, physically, but mentally too. We can also decide what comes into our head. We can also empower ourselves through our training and exposing ourselves to learn in professional environment. So I want to say thank you, and let's make the most of this week. While Richie is here, let's ask him all the questions, because there will come time when he goes back, it will either be the Ghana office or it will be Afro-Saudi and will answer you. So let me show you the various websites you can go to that will help you. Let me leave the various materials with us, so that when we are stuck somewhere, you can read. And not just to point to asking every basic thing. Before you come to the table to ask a question, ask yourself, am I bringing something to the table in terms of reading? He's not going to be responsible for taking you through the basics. Just read, and then the complex issues, he can resolve them. So thank you very much. And anyway, I can be of help to the team here for this week. And going forward, please let me know. Our office is open. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's lonely out there. Good morning. Good morning. The energy is low. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I know it's close to lunch, but we still need the energy. Okay, so I'm not your normal, for the figures, I'm not your normal formal guy. I don't know how to give speeches. I have no idea. So we'll just run this informally and then we'll run it to the program. Is it okay? Yeah. Fine. If I'm speaking too fast, you tell me. If I'm planning to die, you tell me. I can't die in Liberia. It's not allowed. Okay.
You are on labor, you can't die.
Stay home, man. Okay. So welcome, guys. I think I've seen almost everybody. Or is there anybody who has not seen me before? Actually, there are two people who have not seen me before. We'll have a good time. Those who have seen me before, they know we always have a good time. So we are going to run through this training. I'm basically here for two reasons. And this is the first reason why I'm here. To do this, not to leave anybody behind. We must go with everybody. Unfortunately, there were some technical issues. We could not have them join us during our workshop in July. So my boss said, we can't leave anybody behind. You have to go and chase them. So then he said I should come. But I was happy. Yeah, I'm still happy. You know we can't look like this when you are there. The last time you guys were there, it's too cold. We can't be free. We can't be free like this. It's cold. Every single thing they eat, they add sugar or honey. The life is terrible. So when they said follow them, I was happy. I was coming home. At least we can eat some pepper.
Yes.
So that's the second example, to offer support to the team. So we are splitting the week into two. The first part of the week, which is today, we are meeting the team. So after this introduction, we would have time with just the three of them today. And then tomorrow we'll be with everybody. And then if Marcus and Charlotte want to join us, we are happy to have you. Otherwise, you will have homework today. So you'll be doing the homework for the next 3 days. And then on Friday, we'll meet again to finalize your part. Okay. So we give you 2 days and 3 days to everybody. Then we'll have a nice time. To be happy. Happiness. Happiness. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Must everybody wear tie? So I know how to look tomorrow. Everybody has to wear tie. No. No? Yes.
For you.
For you.
I don't have to wear tie. Thank you. My shirts, this thing doesn't fit again. So I'm forced to wear this one. Second, must everybody be in a long sleeve?
For you.
For me, I'm exempted again.
Yeah.
You guys are too nice. You are too nice. And I also don't see people with a beard. Should I shave it? I have another exemption. Everybody is clean like that.
They got some bullet, yeah.
I know my boy has a beard. My boy has got his shit there. Okay. So let's start. We have just started like that. There's no worry, you don't use your books now. Now we're just going to go through the normal routine. You know it, right? They say every workshop we have to make sure we understand everybody before we start. One of the reasons we do some of these things in workshops is to also help the facilitator. Some of you are facilitators, so you know. We need to understand how everybody learns before the workshop starts. There are some people who learn by seeing, so they want to see slides. Some people are not very quick to learn, so they want to be learned to learn. They want to find themselves in small groups. So some of these things we do to start workshops is actually to help the facilitator gauge where to pitch the information. Okay. So by the close of this first session, I'll send you some. By close of it, I'll send you some forms to be filling for me to help us put a proper gauge on where to pitch it. I've got some initial information on how many years you have been with the side, and then how many years have been with performance audits. So I have a rough idea that there's nobody here who is less than 5 years. All of you are very senior people. So you know everything proper. Or you don't. There's less than 1 year. It's only one. Isn't it? There's one person who is less.
In the field.
How did I know it was you?
In the
field. But you've been how many years in the field? 6?
No, 3.
3 years?
Yeah.
How did I know it was there? She looks like she's new. She's not smiling. Look at all the PA guys that are smiling. PA is the most difficult place in the whole of the site. Performance auditing is very difficult, yes. I've done it for a few years. It's not enough for this. You don't close at 5. When you close at 5, you are driving home and thinking. When you get to me, you're eating dinner, you're thinking. When the idea drops, quickly carry your computer, you're still thinking. So you keep thinking until the project goes, until it's published. And it's not a happy place. But I'm happy you guys are here. So when we meet as performance auditors, when we are happy, we are happy. So just learning. When we are learning, we learn, forget happiness. We don't mix the two. Alright, let's do a quick round of introductions. I actually have forgotten a few names. We'll do a quick round.